Losing run over, the wait for a win over for once this season. Wolves go into a game in higher spirits than their opponents. Hosts Everton were beaten 4-2 last time out by Brentford, their third loss in the last 4 at their new home. The Old Gold hoping the Hill Dickinson Stadium will be as good to the pack as Goodison was. Only Southampton and Spurs have seen more Wolves wins in the Premier League era. Krejci on halfway, 10 in from the left-hand touchline. Trying to hit the high ball up towards Tolu on the edge of the penalty area. Just too high for him. Headed back towards the goalkeeper, and Tolu just beat Pickford to it, but could only knock it behind for the goal kick. Garner to Armstrong. Down the left-hand side to Grealish. They're with the edge of the Wolves penalty area. Manages to get the better of Chachua. Flicks it back to Armstrong, outside the right boot cross. Headed down, but only as far as Everton. They puts it high and wide.
Over.
So away from Arias down the left-hand side. Everton will get the free kick as Arias is climbing on the back of the
it's not
position midfielder.
It's not good defending from Arias.
So Garner and McNeil stood over the ball, about 10 in from the left-hand touchline, midway inside the Wolves half. It's McNeil who takes it high to the far post. Good header, but it's going to drop. Rubin and stepped in by Michael Keane. Central position inside the penalty area. Wolves won the first header, but they weren't sharp enough, and Keane got there in front of Mosquera to turn it on target and find the back of the net. It's Everton 1, Wolves 0. This shows how Wolves get through the initial period and then shoot themselves in the foot. Here's McNeil trying to shoot, blocked off by Krejci. Comes out to Mikalenko. He'll shoot from distance, Jackson shot across the face of goal. Garner and McNeil stood over the ball. It's about 10 yards, maybe slightly less, from the left-hand corner of the penalty area as Everton look towards goal. It'll be Garner right-footed this time. In swing there, headed off the post. And somehow brought away by Hugo Bueno. But for the upright, Wolves would be 2 behind. Past the half-an-hour mark at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. That's a better run by Arias. Flicking it backwards here. Wang trying to help it forwards. It was Hugo Bueno in the end who made the break in field on his weaker foot. Rather lost his footing and couldn't get it on target. Reception by Chachua, edge of the penalty area. Mane, challenge coming in from Everton. Garner driving into the penalty area, turning back in, striking, deflected, Sarr got the save, and Mosquera with a very brave challenge to scramble it away. He's hurt himself in there. He's got to get on his feet. Barry's header comes off Mosquera. Mikalenko has tracked that shot horribly. They just aren't really playing as a cohesive unit so far.
I think they're all.
That's a good flick on by Tolu to Chachua. Again, he's going back. Mosquera trying to cross. Shao Gomez's header. Rather hit Tolu. And half-hearted appeals for a handball, but nothing more.
Just that decision making from a lot of the players at the minute.
And here comes hee-chan, trying to take a shot early and cracks it across the face of goal from the edge of the box. He thinks he should have a corner. Build up some pressure. That's a lovely flick by Huang. Mane fancied a go from distance, lost his footing as he did so, and it was high and wide. Sign of his frustration, perhaps. And Hugo Bueno to take the free kick, could be out inside the Everton half. And stand it forwards, run in the air by Tarkowski. Oh, Huang's touch wasn't a good one. And Everton breaking over the halfway line, and somebody's got to go to him. He's run an awful long way, and eventually manages to squeeze it wide to Grealish, just outside the penalty area. Gets the better of Hugo Bueno, looks it higher behind for a goal kick. When you're down, you've got to take a few more risks. Krejci standing up towards Tonu. Michael Mane goes down inside the penalty area. It looked a fair challenge at first viewing from Tarkowski.
Yeah, he's just got to be stronger. He was just eased out the game. Yeah, he's just eased him out, didn't he?
Between the 61st and 75th minute. Bruno's delivery in. Powerful header away by Barry. João Gomez heads it back wide to Hugo Bueno. On the right hand side, left-footed, crossed in, flicked on, comes through to Mane trying to strike it, charged down by Grealish. And has it gone behind?
Yeah.
Down. Mane cutting in from the left. And a bit of a dribble. Away by Armstrong. João Gomez, there's a lovely run. Here's the penalty area, shooting low, and it was aiming for the near post, and Pickford comfortably dived down and grabbed it.
Yeah, initially some good play from Gomez, just lacking that any power in that shot, wasn't it? Pretty easy for Pickford.
McNeil and towards the far post, ball bouncing around the 6-yard area and just about flicked behind for a corner.
It was Keane again, wasn't it? I thought it was going to fall for him. And let the team get it.
Larson on the turn, on here to Mane! Mane! Oh my word! Mateus Mane finds the bottom corner from the edge of the penalty area. It's 2-2 for the teenager. I said at the weekend he's making his mark. Goodness me, he is. Put his name up in lights. Mateus Mane is a name to remember.
Well, was it 69 minutes, and it's took them that time to actually put something together. I think it was Stan Larson who passed the ball to him, wasn't it? A great pass to him. But that's probably the first time that they've actually got the back line of Everton. And a great finish from the young lad. Great finish.
Mikalenko on early to Grealish, up towards the penalty area, inside the box now, putting it back to Mikalenko, who completely miskicked it and will scramble it behind for the corner.
Well, that's just Wolves look at the minute.
Threatening to steal it from him. Sal's kick was better this time. Tolu can't win it though. Oh, hang on a minute. He's going to go and look at...
Well, Keane's shaking his head and he's
going to go and look at the screen. He's going to go look at the monitor.
I'm trying to work out.
After review, the Everton 5 commits an act of violent conduct on the Wolves 14. My final decision will be red card and a direct free kick to Wolves.
Oh, wow. Everton are down to 10. Michael Keane has gone. Hee-chan Wang, Santi's made a run forwards. It goes infield to Mane. Mane into Tolu, to Hee-chan Wang on the edge of the penalty area. To the right hand side of it to Chachua. Stands his cross up deep. Tolu's header trying to drop there. Mane striking it and slices it across the face of goal and behind for a goal kick. Over halfway into the feet of Strand Larson. They're finding Wang. Wide out to the left hand side to Mane. Mane trying to cut in field. His pass intercepted by Garner. And goes challenge of the foul. Grealish sarcastically appeals to the referee. That's a yellow card.
There's no red.
Oh, it's the second he's off.
He's got himself a red.
And Everton are down to 9 and they're losing it here. Santi for Hugo on the left hand side. Driving in field this time. Right foot, Carla! Oh, what a save by Pickford! That is unbelievable goalkeeping. Hugo Bueno nearly snatching all three with a wonderful curling effort.
What a save. What a save, because it was going into the top corner.
Pull back to Andre, trying to stand it back wide to Hugo Bueno. First time delivery in. Up go the heads, it comes towards the far post. Santi can't quite get there. Mane puts it back in. It's going to drop towards the edge of the box, headed away by Ghana, and the referee's given a free kick for a foul on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Two midfielders protecting them.
Michael Gomez. To the left-hand side to Hugo Bueno. Lifting his cross in. Tolu's header, headed away by Tarkowski from just inside the 6-yard box. Andre picks it up, turns, delivers a cross deep towards the far post, too deep. Hugo Bueno can't keep it in. Corner taken quickly. Hugo Bueno lifts it into the danger zone. Tolu's header, it's wide of the far post. He got up above all the Everton defenders. He's in a very central position, 10 yards out. He's got to hit the target. It's now or never. Don't be offside here. Sarr to launch it forwards. In the direction of Mosquera and Tolu. Tolu when the flick on, away by O'Brien. João Gomez forwards, away by Tarkowski. And the final whistle goes. Boos around the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Wolves' unbeaten run now stretches to 3. They came from behind. Mateus Mane, second goal in as many matches. Rescues at least a point, but with the home side having 2 players sent off, they may well feel like it was a missed opportunity for back-to-back victories.
I just think they've got to manage the game better. The quality's got to be better. You've got an opportunity. They're down to 9 men, and the crossing, the quality into the box wasn't great. You've got to put real pressure on them. They tried everything, Everton, by lying down, pretending they've got a bad shoulder. You've got to put pressure on them. But that comes from the quality that you put in, unfortunately, and it just wasn't there, especially when they went down to 9 men.